and welcome back to another recipe. My name is Anna for those of you that are new, and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making a turkey roulade. For those of you who don't know what that is, look at how delicious that looks. At first glance, I thought, well, it looks a little difficult. Then I saw that prep time is 30 minutes. And the total time to make this is only an hour and a half. Definitely something that you can make ahead and have in the fridge to stick in the oven when you're ready to eat. And it makes 10 to 12 servings. The ingredients are easy. Most of the ingredients are herbs. So along with the roulade today, I'm also going to be making roasted red potatoes and some broccoli. Should be good. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to need it calls for 2 boneless turkey breast, which I could not find. So I'm going to use chicken breast. So just know that turkey breast or chicken breast will work. So I got 2 boneless chicken breasts here. Salt, pepper, butter, panko breadcrumbs, fresh thyme, fresh sage, garlic, red pepper flake. Calls for vegetable oil, but we're using avocado oil. Okay. So the first thing that it says we have to do is butterfly our chicken breasts and then pound them out. So we're gonna start there. I wanna first start off by removing any of this kind of stuff. I don't like that on my chicken. All right, it's nice and cleaned up here. So now we're just gonna butterfly it. So I just like to put my hand on the chicken like this and then get the knife as in the middle as much as possible. And then slowly work the knife. Be careful with this, but just slowly working my way down the chicken breast, just so you have it like this. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this tenderloin out because that's not supposed to be in there. We'll cook it with the chicken though. All right, so we got one butterflied. That's what it looks like. All right, 2 of them down. So here's my meat tenderizer, or this is what I use to pound the meat out. This is the tenderizer on this side. And then I don't have plastic wrap, so I'm just gonna use one of my reusable bags. Meat inside there. You have to be careful that you don't do it too much because it'll start to break down and turn into mush. So I think that's probably as good as I'm gonna get this one. You can see how much bigger it is now. So that's perfect. Get number 2 in there. Take out all your aggressions. Okay, let's get this seasoned. Salt and pepper. We're gonna set this aside. Okay, well, so we got the chicken done. That was easy, right? So now we're going to melt our butter in here. We're going to toast up our panko. 4 tablespoons of butter. To the butter, we're gonna add 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs. Just gonna toast this up until they're brown. So they're nice toasty brown color. Keep your eye on this when you're doing it because it doesn't take long. Okay, just like that. You don't want to go any further than that. I think that that's perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our breadcrumbs in your blender or food processor, whatever you have. This is what I have. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of thyme leaves. I'm just going to eyeball it here because you can't go wrong with thyme. So like that much. And then 3 tablespoons of sage. I'm just gonna put in this many leaves. 2 cups of parsley, 6 cloves of garlic. I'm not using a measuring cup because I don't take cooking that serious. It'll come out delicious. You can always adjust seasonings if you want to, but let's switch containers here. See what I mean? Don't take it too serious. There we go. All right. It's exactly what you want. And look at that. So pretty. All right, to this, some salt, some pepper, some of those red chili flakes. There we go. Give that a stir. Your stuffing is complete. How fast was that? That was so easy, you guys. And look at this beautiful stuffing. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. I'm going to pat. Let's start with the first one. Now, had I used turkey breast, these would be bigger, right? But I could not find turkey breast. Maybe you can, but they're not available yet. At my store, so I'm working with what I got. Set that one aside. Ideally, you know, you'd want a much bigger one, but rather than making a whole, roulade, I'm going to make two separate ones. So there we go. Stuffing. Put it here, and I'm going to wrap this up as tight as possible. Don't worry about what's falling out, okay? You can do this with beef, you can do this with anything, you guys. This is not difficult to make. I'm gonna take my kitchen twine here. You don't have to do this, you can toothpick it if you want. I don't even know what I'm doing. It said wrap it with kitchen twine. I had kitchen twine, so that is what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing here. It doesn't have to be pretty, right? Oh, it's just gorgeous. Look at it. This is what I mean by not taking it so serious. I think what I'm gonna do with this one is wrap it this way. I'm gonna lay some of these chicken tenders in here because nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. Oh, that's not. There we go. I sprayed this with some cooking spray. I'm just gonna place that in there, my pretty one. This one, I cut some strings. I went on YouTube really quick and it looks just too difficult. I know there's like a fancier way you could do it, but I don't need fancy. I just need it to stay together while it's cooking. There. Not so bad, right? So this says to rub vegetable oil all over it. We're not doing that. I'll use avocado oil. And I'm assuming that's to get a nice brown color. And you're gonna bake this at 375 until the thermometer inserted at the thickest part of it, so the middle, reads 160. This was not hard. This was not hard at all. I mean, it could be prettier, yes, but I was working with what I had. And it's good to show you guys that you can work with what you have. You don't always have to have everything. Oops, sorry about that. You don't always have to have everything that's in the recipe. You can make adjustments, and that is exactly what we did here. That's real life right there. So anyways, now let's move on to our side dish. Okay guys, I got the kitchen all cleaned up. I'm gonna be using these Blushing Bell red potatoes for dinner tonight. I don't know what I'm really gonna do with them yet, so let's see. I'm gonna give them a wash and slice them up to save myself some dishes, because this bag has holes in it in the bottom. I'm just cutting the top off, and I'm gonna fill it up with water and wash them in here. To make it as easy as possible, it's nice to buy these little potatoes from the little potato company, because it saves you time and you can still get a good starch in your diet, or a well-rounded meal, a protein, a veggie, a starch. Now I have my broccoli here. I was looking for broccolini and I couldn't find any, so broccoli it is. Okay. To save myself on dishes, I'm just going to cook these up in the same pan, roasting pan. And I am well aware that the potatoes will cook faster, but I just don't, I mean, it's slower, not faster. I'm just not one of those cooks that follows a bunch of rules. And I've been feeding my family for years and everything always comes out good, so I think a good rule of thumb when you're in the kitchen is just don't take it so seriously. You know? You don't have to be a master chef. Everything doesn't have to come out perfectly. As long as you're turning out good food, that's all that matters. These actually can be cut up as well and served. I'm just not going to do that because we've got plenty of food here for dinner and leftovers. But these are actually really delicious. So if I had chickens, that's where they would go, but I don't. So I don't have room for a garbage bowl. So I don't know if you guys realize this, but my sink over there is my garbage bowl. Everything goes in that sink. Dishes, everything goes in there, and when I'm done cooking I only have to deal with the one sink as opposed to my whole countertop. So there's a tip for you there. Also, I don't know if you know this, but when you're working with a wooden cutting board, and washing it or rinsing it off, you want to make sure to get both sides wet. Wash both sides or what have you. Otherwise your wooden cutting boards will start to split. Okay. I mean, gorgeous. Hello. Does that not look gorgeous? You cannot go wrong with this. I'm gonna go ahead and use some olive oil and just douse everything in it. That's good. Some salt. Make sure to season it really well. Some pepper. I have that thyme that I bought, so I'm just gonna cut off some of the thyme and add it to the potatoes. Some garlic powder on both. Let me give this a toss. All right, there's our sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the oven along with the chicken, and that way it will all be kind of done close to around the same time. All right, let's cut into it and see what we got. Oh yeah. Look at that, you guys. Perfect. And hot. Let's plate dinner. How's this for a perfect weeknight dinner? It looks fancy. Ernie came home early, so I'm gonna let him taste it to get his reaction. Here you go, babe.
Let's see. Should we put it on the menu? Oh yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's really good.
What do you taste?
It's very tasty. Very, I don't know, it's really good.
What do you taste like?
The spices are good.
With the chicken?
The chicken's got...
What flavors?
There's like, I taste rosemary, thyme, lots of spices. It's really good.
There's no rosemary.
Well, no thyme or something.
Sage. And thyme.
Okay. Yeah, it's really good.
Good? Garlic?
Garlic.
Was there too much garlic?
No. No, it's really good.
So is it tender, juicy?
Very tender. Yeah.
Do you think that it could use gravy? Of some sort? Because my initial reaction was it could use some sort of gravy.
Yeah, I think it could.
Yeah.
But, I mean, just by itself like that,
How's the broccoli and potatoes?
They pair really good with it.
Yum. My turn. Okay, here's mine. I'm loving it. This was such an easy dish to make, and I don't know, I'm a gravy girl, so I feel like it could use some gravy, but let's see. Oh yeah. That's really good. Maybe no gravy. That stuffing This stuffing is like Thanksgiving in your mouth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The broccoli came out good. It is a little bit more well done than I like, but I didn't want to lengthen the cooking process, so I just cooked them with the potatoes. They're fine. They still have a crunch, and the potatoes are perfect. Oh yeah. 1 out of 10. What do you give it?
Definitely, yeah. I'll go 10.
Really?
9, 10, yeah.
You gave it a 9/10. It's definitely a keeper. I'm gonna make that again. I think that would be really good. Maybe switching up the herbs and doing it in beef, like a really thin beef roll, right?
Yeah.
Like a steak or some sort with a baked potato. Oh. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments down below if you end up making this dish. I would love to know how you and your family enjoyed it. I want to thank you guys for watching till the end, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.